climate change is having a really big impact on how much water we have. So up here in the northwest, we still experience periods of drought and very low amounts of water. And we have a sort of feast and famine situation where we have lots of water all at once, and that causes floods and problems of its own. But then we have times of high drought and very little water. It would be great if we could all see ourselves as water champions, so that when climate change does have these increasing extreme weather events, water is less at risk as a resource for us.
The Water Ambassadors project is a project that's sort of been bubbling away for 2 years since I met some young men from Wythenshawe, and they were mad on fishing and they came to the eco park. But at that time we weren't doing a water project or a fishing project. And since spending a bit more time in Wythenshawe this year, I have found loads of other young people interested in fishing. And it seems to be a very Wythenshawe thing. We started exploring what we could do around water and fishing, and we came up with this very well co-designed fishing water saving project that involved young people designing bog monsters to put into your toilets. We devised a programme of going out, doing some waterway reconstruction, building some fishing pegs, and actually spending some days fishing alongside handing out bog monsters to reduce people's water consumption. If you think about raising sea levels, melting icebergs, floods, droughts, mostly climate change is a water issue. It's been a really amazing project in terms of attracting young people who we would not usually get to work with. There was young people with some serious medical conditions, some young people who don't usually get involved in groups or activities, and most certainly an awful lot of young men who wouldn't normally go and do a nature or an environmental project.
I got involved because I like fishing. I just wanted to find out more about working with other people. Also my own and communication. I've also learned how to install a peg. We also get to remove waste from the water and makes the water less filthy.
I like fishing, and I've heard they're trying to save water, so it's doing no good for the environment and everyone else. These are called bog monsters. You put them in your toilet, they displace water, so like less water is used when you're flushing the toilet. This work we've been doing fixing pegs helps fishermen, but also helps clear out the rivers and lakes so that less waste is in the lakes.